It goes without saying, young people need to have fun. They need a place to socialize with friends and catch up on the latest happenings. But when socializing becomes excessive, when it begins to disrupt the activities of the public and becomes a nuisance, then it becomes a problem. That has been the case at the Halfway Tree Transport Center, particularly on Friday evenings, and the government is taking notice, moving quickly to institute measures to reduce loitering in the bus park.
Don't forget, no, just to know yourself's a blessing. Don't forget, no, second guessing is regret.
For many reasons, loitering after school is a bad idea. Ever heard the saying, the devil finds work for idle hands? Lingering on the streets long after school could leave young people open to danger. Children get into fights, get hurt in accidents, and run the risk of becoming targets for abuse. So the Ministry of National Security is taking steps to reduce loitering in bus parks. As part of the initiative, the National Security Minister took the time to encourage students to behave themselves, stay in school, and avoid gangs.
If you drop out of school, you're 6 times more likely to become a gang member. If you become a gang member, you are 10 times more likely to end up in prison or dead. We don't want that for you. We want discipline, we want order, and you can still be cool and have fun like these guys here and girls, keeping calm and avoiding gangs.
Happy time, yeah. When a happy time, you know where to find me. It's a night there, in the streets where you're there. Happy time, yeah. When a happy time, you know where to find me. It's a night there, in the streets where you're there.
Under its crime prevention program, the National Security Ministry partnered with the Art of Living Foundation to spread the message of hope to the children.
Either you choose peace and walk away from a fight, or you get into a fight and destroy your own future. What we choose to do right now will reflect to the rest of your whole life. What we choose as an action right now will echo in your future. We need to take a promise to stay away from violence, a promise to stay away from crime, a promise to go home and educate ourselves better so that we can grow up and contribute to this country. Love God, love your country, love its people. This is the only way ahead for us. What we really want out is the youth to start accepting responsibility of their own actions. What we want them to really do is start making the change and change to better themselves so that we can have a better country tomorrow.
And the Education Minister added his voice to the call for change, encouraging the youngsters to make the most of their youth.
If you want to live happily, if you want to live purposefully, don't waste your time when you're a youth, fooling around in situations where you're likely to be made vulnerable and where you're likely to be compromised.
So let's straighten up and fly right. Let's make this transport center a center of liberty, not of looseness, a center of order, not of disorder.
Minister Thwaites commended the initiative and reiterated the call for healthy recreational activities for children.
If people have a lot of sports activity, a lot of cultural activity, if they have a great deal of participation in uniform groups, this makes for a far more purposeful use of time than hanging around here.
The Jamaica Urban Transit Company, JUTC, has also joined forces with the police, student organizations, principals, and other stakeholders to address reported antisocial and other inappropriate behavior by students at the Halfway Tree Transport Center. Marshals have been posted at the center, particularly on Fridays, to help reduce the bundling of students. The marshals are mainly former teachers and representatives of various parent-teacher associations.
It has been fairly successful. We have had a much listening of the build-up of kids in there on Friday evenings, and we have been able to move out in a better way and in a way that matches the transport flows in the evening.
The authorities also used the occasion at the Halfway Tree Transport Center to show an excerpt of a documentary entitled Song of Redemption, a piece that goes inside the prison system highlighting what happens to convicted criminals.
Hallelujah. Whoa, yeah.
My reality today is that I'm a prisoner. You know, it's not my dream to be a prisoner tomorrow. But knowing that it's a fact and it's for real, I'm not gonna hide from my reality.
Mentally and emotionally, why I'm having so hard at prison is because what I have done. So just being here is a reminder every day for me of what I have done.
You wanna know more? No toilet is in my cell. If you want urinate, I have to get my bucket. That's number one.
Look inside your mirror. Are you truly, truly happy?
So the government and other stakeholders have taken steps to reduce the number of students who loiter at the Halfway Tree Transport Center. But we all have a part to play. It's up to each of us, parents, teachers and guardians, to encourage the younger ones to do the right thing. And the students, you're smart. Accept responsibility for your actions and reset the thing. We know you have the courage to do things differently.
Don't forget.